Looks like
That one's way off. I want you to join us as we dive into the world of subsonic ammo testing with my Ruger 1022 and my CMMG 22 conversion kit. Discover how Remington, CCI, and Winchester perform in different setups, and see why CCI's suppressor 970 feet per second might just be the perfect ammo match for your rifle. Plus, find out how a loose front sight post led to an unexpected twist in our testing. Hey, we're out on the range today, and we're going to be setting up our 22s for squirrels. It is, when is squirrel season, Steve?
May 17th. We get a spring squirrel season here in Kentucky.
Pretty excited about it. Never
Yep.
got to kill a squirrel in the spring.
It's 3 weeks. It's a 3-week season.
Nice.
So yeah.
So I've got my 1022 that was manufactured in 1998. Steve's got his 1022 that he found. He did all this prior, and he's going to walk me through it. And he's going to be mainly doing the talking, and I'm just going to be listening and asking questions because he knows a little bit more about it. So we're going to test this one. We're going to test my AR pistol with the DPMS 22 conversion kit, see which one gets better accuracy for what. The target fell over. I'm going to have to run down and get it. While I go get that target back up,
Okay.
will you explain what we're doing with these?
Sure.
I'll be back.
Okay, so something I never knew when I was a kid, 22 barrels, 22LR barrels specifically, have to be seasoned. And the coating on every bullet from every manufacturer is different. And so every time you clean your barrel, you strip all that out. And when you go to shoot your new rounds, the seasoning or the lube or whatever they use, it's different for every manufacturer, actually has to coat the inside of your barrel. So with my particular rifles, the two that I've already done, my suppressed 1022 and my Marlin Model 10, it takes a good 15 rounds roughly for after you clean the barrel before it actually settles back down onto its accuracy. So he's gonna shoot about 10 shots onto some steel down there just to coat the barrel with these, and then he'll actually do a group and see how they shoot. Then we'll swab it, and then we'll start all over with a new round. So we're going to be doing CCI 970s, which shoot amazing out of both my rifles. Remington's new 40 grain subs, which shoot not good out of my Ruger, but shoot great out of my Marlin. And some Winchester, they're super suppressed. We're going to see how they do out of his two rifles. They didn't do very good out of mine. And then some bulk stuff, just to see how it does out of his rifles. This actually shot pretty well out of my Ruger and my Marlin, but Winchester doesn't shoot at all out of my Marlin, and it shoots at best body shot sizes on squirrels at 43 yards out of my Ruger. So every bullet's different, every gun is different, every bullet gun combination is different. So you have to find what works for your rifle. So when we're done, we're gonna actually chrono my Ruger and Marlin so I can set my zeros up for them, because while they say it's 970, my Ruger's got a 16-inch barrel, but my Marlin's got like a 21 or 22-inch barrel. They're going to shoot completely different velocities. So we're going to chrono mine too, just so I can have my zeros. So that's the plan. So after each shot group, we're going to swab it. Then he's going to have to re-season it with the new round. Now you could shoot them back to back, but you're not going to get, because you're shooting one seasoning on top of an old seasoning. And when the two mix, that's not realistic of what you're going to have. So once you get your rifle set up for squirrel hunting specifically, or rabbit hunting, or whatever you're hunting, don't clean that barrel, which is something I always did as a kid. I was drilled into my brain, clean your gun, clean your gun, clean your gun. And every time I'd clean it, and when I'd go out with my rifle, that first shot, number one, was a cold bore shot. Number two, there was no seasoning in the barrel. It's a wonder I hit anything after watching what I shoot on paper. It's wild to watch them go shrink down. So once you get your combo set up, don't strip your seasoning out of your barrel, because you're just going to have to start all over. And that seasoning basically coats the inside, so if you don't clean it, it's okay. You just basically completely sealed your barrel from oxidation from the lube. Just wipe the outside of your barrel down so it don't rust, but the inside of your barrel's not going to rust. I bought a Marlin Model 60 that'd been sitting in a closet for over 20 years wrapped in a blanket, and they didn't clean the barrel. but the outside had rusted. So we surface cleaned the outside of the barrel, and after just a handful of shots, the gun was shooting great. 22s are amazing in that aspect. So with that being said, we're gonna let him get to shooting and see what these do.
Yeah, a little bit of rust forming on it. Now I'm just getting a little bit of this frog lube.
All right.
So Steve cleaned this thing up for me. First time it's been cleaned since I frog lubed it in 2016. We shot decent groups then. I'm gonna put 10 rounds through it to foul it on target number 1 down there. Should I go ahead and just put all 10 rounds on that same target? So
sure. If you want, are you going? You see the black ones at the bottom?
Yeah, actually I'll do the black ones.
I put those down there just for you to let it in.
Okay.
And then you can actually do an accuracy round on whichever one of those white ones that you got down there.
All the verify the target, focus on the front sight post, inhale, exhale, squeeze, don't yank that trigger. 1006. All right, do it again.
972, which are 970s with their
Rated for duplicate. Throw that one out.
There's no way.
Yeah, we should probably throw that one out.
No, it's not picking up for some reason. Why is it not picking up?
I don't know. Well, that's a good question.
Well,
change to where I'm a little bit more in the chronograph. Maybe that's it. Let's see if that works. Yep.
So what's it doing to this?
I think it's getting too much direct sunlight.
How would we fix that?
Shaders. Well, I don't know. It shouldn't be getting that much. We'll just rock it. We'll worry about it after I empty this mag.
Oh, read that one. 976. Wow. Once that barrel got
Started cleaning up the velocity on them, didn't it? There we go.
50 on that. See, I'm curious what they'll shoot it out my suppressed. That was 935. Dude, it actually said 10 shots.
Yeah, I just didn't pay attention to it.
So it counted them.
Yep, it does. Unload, show clear. All right. The whole seasoning your bore in, fouling your barrel in, that applies to some extent to every firearm, not just 22s. Anytime we cleaned our M4s or M16s, we would always fire 3 fouling shots through it before we actually started shooting for groups because of that. Because you got to get that copper in there, fill in all the high spots and low spots, and then you really start getting those groups there. Another thing is, it is almost impossible to shoot out a 1022 barrel. You could put 1 million rounds of 22 through this thing, and it's so low pressured and so low velocity, even if you use copper jacketed rounds, that you're never going to shoot the barrel out of this gun. I don't know. I'd say I've probably put... How many rounds did I say I put through this last time, Steve?
I have no idea. I know you've had it since, what'd you say, 1990?
1999 or...
something, so...
26 years, I probably put 50,000 rounds through it. Easy. I shot the piss out of this thing because, back then 22s were like a penny a piece.
Yeah. Which we gotta load up.
We do.
Because we can get decent ammo for between 4.7 and 6 cents a round right now.
That's doing pretty damn good.
We really need to load up our thing, get stocked up before the next
thing happens.
Thing happens, whatever that so happens to be.
Some trans kid shoots up a school with a fucking 1022 and they all get banned. We're in cool.
That log is great backstop back there.
Burn that thing, get all fucking.
Oh,
lead
there's
out.
gotta be so many bullets in that. It's ridiculous. It's catching every shot. You can actually hear it hit the log.
Yeah.
Can you hear it make a thump? You hearing it?
Which is surprising because yeah. This is picking them up, right?
Yeah, sure is. That was 969. 957.
Good velocity.
It's like 60.
30 rounds here. This motherfucker.
Ooh, that was a low one. 925. That's interesting.
Just not very accurate. I think I can honestly say that was probably me.
Yeah.
Just because I was having a hard time keeping on target. A little bit high, but 1, 2, 3. I mean, they're, you know, I could hit a squirrel.
Yeah.
I could body
you
shot.
could body shot him.
It's something.
You could body shot him.
It's something.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to continue with your Ruger, or do you want to see what that which jigger will do?
This is your show, Steve.
Oh, it's.
You got any? Well, I don't know. What should I do?
Well,
what would Steve do?
Well, I'll tell you what.
You know,
here's what you should do. Let me get you.
The preacher said we're supposed to listen to wise men, and you're the wise man of the group. So,
well, for the sake of saving time, how about I swab this barrel?
Okay.
While I'm swabbing this barrel, you sight your thermal in with these and see what kind of groups you can get. And
you got any aluminum foil?
Oh, forget you gotta have aluminum.
Yeah, I gotta have fucking aluminum foil. I know, man. It's a pain in the ass.
We go get you a piece of aluminum foil.
So we had our camera quit. We don't know what information got stored and what didn't yet. So what I'll do is if we're missing any information, you'll see us pop up on a Discord chat and we'll discuss the information that might have gotten missed.
There you go.
And that's how we'll do that. Sound good?
Yeah. I emailed or I texted you the string of data.
Thank you.
So if it's
what do we got now? These are the Remington Subsonics.
Remington Subs.
Okay.
They're a little faster than these, but they're lighter.
Now
and they're copper jacketed.
For context, on the upper left-hand target is the first group we shot with the CCIs, with open sights out of this. I don't know, my target cam also shut off. It's always an ordeal every time we try to do one of these videos.
That's all right.
That's okay, though. We're going to figure it out. So this will be the next group over on the next target. So instead of the farthest one to the left, this one will be the second farthest one to the left on the top.
Okay.
Lock in.
One 974. How about that?
You said I had to shoot these back in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm putting them on a target.
Well, just shoot them all and shoot 5 and then move over 1 and shoot 5 more. Then move over and we'll shoot 5 more.
That was 3, right?
That's 3.
That was 5. Moving to the next target.
All right. Hey, these last 3 were on 990. There you go. That was 10.
That's all of them.
Now, load you up 10 more. Or you can just do, you can do just 10 more and just shoot you 2 more groups.
Think so?
Yeah, just go on and shoot you 2 more groups. See how it does. What the heck? See, that last one was 921, but they were running 990.
See, my dad's got a nice, he's got a nice walnut stock 1022 just like this, and he bought my mom a stainless steel Ruger 1022 that was nice walnut stock, and we always had the Butler Creek magazines. And we had a speed loader. You could basically dump these in there, and they would all just fall in and catch on the rim, and then you could just go over, and then you just hit a button and go, and it would just speed load them.
Really?
Yeah, it took like 5 seconds to load a 25-round Butler Creek magazine.
Nice.
I don't know whatever happened to that thing. I hope he still got it.
So y'all are big 1022 fans.
We definitely were. We definitely used to shoot them a lot. Yep, there's 10. Look at that. That copper washing's coming off of my hands. Ain't very good. Okay.
I want to get a Remington 582 with the bolt action with the tube magazine.
I think I had one of those one time. Let's see which one it was.
Are you
Maybe
serious?
It was a Marlin bolt action. I want a nylon 66. They're ugly as fuck.
But
that and Winchester model 63. I think they stopped making those in like the fucking 40s or 50s.
All right, here we go.
All right, so this should be the 4th target. Need to go up just a touch. Right there. 1, 2, 1, 2.
No, that one was 990. Most of these are rolling 990. That one was 977.
I'd say any lack of accuracy is on my part.
1,002 feet per second.
My eyeball's twitching. Hang on.
I know. It's shooting open sights is.
Good for you. I feel like 22 man right now. Did you ever see that?
No.
Dude claimed he had a 1022 and he was shooting pop cans at 760
I know
yards.
what you're talking about.
Grantham brought him on the channel, and he actually got kind of close to some of them.
He got close.
I feel like fucking 22 man. I'm great with open sights. I'm over here fucking just peppering this motherfucker.
I'm running up to Dollar General real quick. I need some M&Ms and stuff for Cole.
Oh, okay.
And I'll get David a diet, not diet, but
Okay.
I think I've been shooting them all on the 4th target.
That's all right.
Oh well, I don't know what I'm at.
Well, you know, when you got a squirrel, it's different. You know,
Yeah, I feel like I can see the head of a squirrel a lot better.
You got a specific spot you can put your bead on a squirrel's head.
You know what the problem is? I'm getting glare off the front sight post because I didn't smoke it.
Yeah, and your post is shifting on you.
Oh my god!
As you shoot, it's moving.
Oh my god, that's why my groups are shitty. Oh shit, hang on.
Sure, look at that, dude. You're gonna fix that.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Yeah, look at that. I just noticed your sights shifted on you.
There's no point in shooting this motherfucker anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your.
I'm gonna have to put a scope on her. I'm gonna have to fix that.
You're
Hang
gonna
on.
have to fix that front post for sure.
Well, I guess we need to show the fucking audience what's going on here. You look at this. So it's not me. Is it in focus? Can you see if it's in focus?
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Show it. Turn it sideways. There you go. Yeah.
I shot the front sight post off this motherfucker. Damn it.
That's funny. Okay. Well,
Well, we're retiring the 1022. Fuck.
well, now you know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You won't be out in the woods shooting at squirrels with a front post. That's
Why can't I hit this son of a bitch? What's going on? Oh, well, at least we get a suppressor out of it now.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, well.
all right. Well, let's make a new one.
Yeah,
Why don't you go on and shoot these, I guess, and then we'll switch back.
we'll switch back.
Let me,
I got 3 mags, so we can just load up what we need. And
okay. Name.
oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna put, what do you want to call this? AR.
AR pistol.
Notes. We're going to, this is the Remington.
Remington. All right, well, we're switching to the 22 conversion kit. I ain't killing no more squirrels with the 1022 till I can pin my front sight.
Let's see, Remington 1050. Although they were not shooting 1050, they were running like 980 to 990.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Well, we'll see what they'll run out of this now.
All right, there you go. New.
Oh, that hurts my feelings, Steve. We wasted so much ammo. Wasted so much ammo on the fucking. I'm glad you saw that. I was like, what is my point of? Because it kept shifting. It kept shifting over. I'm like, why am I not on the same target every time I'm shooting?
I'm afraid to go down there and look.
Maybe we should go down there and look. Why am I loading this in the wrong magazine? I'm so frustrated right now.
Actually, here, because I'm going. She upset about
Who?
Mama.
Oh.
The mama. What is this? How many?
There's like 3 in there. Guess we'll put 10 and then do 10 again.
Yeah, well, you need to let it.
I guess we'll drop 20 in them then.
Put 10 in it to just let it real quick.
Yeah.
And then sight it in, and then shoot you a group.
Yep.
And see how it does. How bad is it?
I mean, the target 2.
Do what?
I don't even know what's what. It's fucked, Steve. I don't know what's what.
Oh.
I've got, dude, there's targets. There's shots over on fucking these right here. Look, I hit almost bullseye on that one.
That's probably your first shot.
I was aiming here.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I'm glad we caught that before we shot the fucking camera. Oh my god, look. I don't know what to do with this.
Oh, that's bad. Oh well. Okay.
I'll start in the middle here. Well, we're going to these anyways.
Yeah. Well, just aim down here for right now to let it in real quick.
Yeah. And
then you can actually sight it in on that one and then shoot your group there.
I'll see if I can stick a little piece of aluminum in here. I ruined the whole fucking target board. Well, I'm over here like, yeah.
You're like, why are you just shooting?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm putting them right on target. Why is this moving? Oh, they're right on target.
Oh, that is hilarious.
It looked like I shot it with a damn machine gun.
1022. Hey, you know what?
Well, it survived for like 50,000 rounds.
I got a stainless steel barrel with the open sight on it, brand new.
Really? Well, I think I just need to pin the front sight post.
Well, I mean, until you pin it,
yeah,
you can borrow mine. Well, you're going to be hunting with this.
I'm just going to hunt with this. Well, we're going to see how it does.
This is your baby. Oh, the way you was shooting the other day, as long as this bad daddy cycles them.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Now
Well,
you got to
I gotta fucking do everything. Is this thing sinking on me?
Oh yeah, the ground is wet.
Yeah. I don't need these damn things now.
No, you don't need them now. You really almost didn't need them before.
I didn't
But
need
you
'em
ain't gonna need them
before.
now. This thing's gonna be.
I'm gonna just stand up and do it. Helps if you take the lens cover off. Look at that, I can see something down there. I'll be damned. All right. So now we gotta do a fuck ton of adjustment. Hang on. There's a knob here. Yep. Take her on down. Take her downtown. I'm gonna go ahead and come up with a different profile on this.
Yep.
I'll just record this whole thing too.
Why not?
Yeah. So we're actually recording this time. I see the timer.
Oh gosh, Chris.
Oh, I struggle.
Yeah, I'm getting-
Like this old man that struggles with technology now. I'm gonna put these on B, zeroing profiles. Zeroing. And that'll be B1. I need to write all these down too. You said this is 43 yards?
43.
I can probably verify that too with this.
Yeah, I used my rangefinder on it. My rangefinder said to the muzzle. I stood at the muzzle and ranged it. So from the muzzle, right in here is 43 yards.
I might try this one. This looks like a good, well, I'll keep the crosshairs and I like green crosshairs. You pick up green easier. There we go. Go ahead and zoom this bad daddy in. All right, I'll take some shots with it, and then
All right.
you know, I'll freeze frame it and go ahead and adjust it based on the group. I can see the individual targets. It's kind of weird. I think it's because they're black and they're heating up faster.
Oh, okay.
The white paper's black and the black parts are white. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Going hot.
Go ahead.
Oh, did we reset the group?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's starting all over. Oh wow, that's ridiculous. 9:45.
I don't know where it hit.
Well,
Hang on. We're gonna take it in a little bit more just to make sure. Oh no!
did it not pick it up?
It's out of battery. There's no forward assist.
Well, being that
There it goes.
it might take a couple rounds for it to.
Yeah, we'll save it. Try it again.
These may not have enough oomph to cycle this thing.
That's gonna be a problem. I could fucking see that. That's on camera.
What?
I could see the bullet travel to it.
Can you?
I can see the fucking bullet travel
pretty
to
cool.
it.
I didn't pay attention to see if it cycled that out.
I don't know.
That was 1,000 feet per second on that one.
It brought a new one in. It just didn't. It's having a hard time going in battery. Okay, well,
Yeah.
let me just fucking do the
Shoot a couple.
motherfucker.
Shoot a couple more.
And we'll see if it works. I don't want to fire it out of battery. We did that dance one time. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, everything's fucked. Hang on. Okay, try it again.
Try it again.
Oh, the sun's fucking me up. I'm gonna go ahead
Kick
and
that out, no problem. That was 985.
I freeze framed it. I'm gonna go ahead and start adjusting.
Okay, get it close.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go way fucking down. Well, I say way down. It's like maybe 6 inches off. You know.
Whoa! Well, I mean, they are crawling, but I mean, what was you shooting out of it before? Oh,
300 blackout.
oh well.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
That was
scrolling.
985, so you've hit 1,000, 985.
I'm gonna adjust it about 3/4 of the way and keep trying. I dropped it down close to 4 inches. Fucking A. I want like 12 power. That's good. 12 power is fun. Okay. Go back to freeze
My
frame. and
gosh,
get ready
12
for
power,
it.
you should be able to see it really good.
You can. Closer.
919.
It's cycling now.
Yeah, I figured it might take a few rounds for it to.
Steve.
What?
I gotta stop trying to be fucking Paul Bunyan and just use my thermal scope. This is so much nicer.
I mean, I get it. I like shooting open sights too. Back when I could.
Yeah, I liked it when I could too, before my fucking front sight post fell off. Pisses me off. Can squirrels see IR? Or can squirrels see like deer can?
Pretty much, their vision's pretty close to
I'm going over here to this piece so they can see ultraviolet and all that.
They sure can.
Okay. So I need to get rid of this shit because that shit is ultravioletly reflective.
They sure can.
Okay, we're gonna put it on this.
They see blue real well.
Uh-oh. We're gonna put them on this piece of aluminum foil at the bottom. Make sure we're gonna verify we're sighted in. Okay. I know I'm on the aluminum because I can't see it. I'm gonna shoot just off to the left of the aluminum so I can actually put one on the cardboard and see it. Oh, you piece of shit. Did not extract. Well, it put one in, but it didn't. Come on, you fucker. Come on, you wanker. Oh, shit.
1,002.
Shit. Okay. It's like within fucking a half inch of it. It didn't. It's. Look at that. Oh, come on. Try again. The hammer's still riding home.
So is it not sending it back far enough?
Yeah, I think I need to lube it better. Okay, try again.
It's close. I mean, it's just.
Oh, it's fucking money, dude. Like it's hitting right where I'm putting it.
All right. Well.
But it's not doing it consistently in cycling. I guess you only need one shot, right, Steve?
Technically. Come on, baby. Break in.
Well, maybe I could put a lighter buffer spring on it. I got a buffer spring I could probably snip and just make it super light. Well, this thing doesn't even it doesn't even use the buffer spring. Who am I kidding? It's got its own separate recoil spring. I think it's starting to loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you just cleaned it. You know, they don't always shoot well after you.
All right, so maybe we can start grouping it.
All right, try it.
Well, I'm gonna empty the rest of these off into this aluminum foil area. Maybe it's gonna grip the magazine. Let's try this.
Oh, it's empty.
That's it. We got 3 off in a row, and they were just all like, "Let's go look at it."
All right.
That's the bad thing about this conversion kit. It sends the bolt home. When you do that, it has no bolt lock back, but we verified it's clear. Right?
Correct. We're good.
We're good. Fucking wow.
Let's see.
I could see them. I can see the bullets hitting it.
That's crazy.
You can see the arch. It's actually got an arch to it.
Yeah, they're crawling.
I do need to adjust the ballistic coefficient and all that shit now, but
So
never mind these little guys. These
All
were
right.
like the last ones I shot.
yeah.
That was the ones where I was still ingesting, and that's one where I couldn't see it because it was like right on the edge of the
And
room.
where were you aiming?
I was aiming like right here. That's where it was hitting because this is glowing. So this is actually like, because it's warm,
Mm-hmm.
it's glowing, it's reflecting, and the edge of that reflection is right there.
Oh, so you just aiming
So I put it at the edge of the reflection, and that's what.
Wow, look at that.
So I think if I center this motherfucker up right there, I think we're gonna fucking bust a squirrel's head.
I think these are squirrel head capable rounds out of this pistol. So let's do it.
Do you want to shoot it?
No, you're good. This is
You
your
should try this. Like, it's amazing.
this is your squirrel rifle. Oh, I know. I shoot mine. Man, this wind.
Yeah.
I shoot mine suppressed. I love it. It's just like click pop. You
I
just
think the
click, pop.
bolt cycling's louder than the fucking round X muzzle.
Huh?
The bolt cycling's louder
Oh,
than the
it
damn
is.
round.
It is. You can hear the bullet hitting the target makes more noise than
It does, like the smack of it hitting the dirt.
you can hear it hitting the target down there. It's great.
Now, I do got some ballistic gels, Steve. I do got a 3D printer, so I might actually make a mold with a squirrel in ballistic gel, and we can see if these expand. If they reach the expansion threshold. Not that we needed it for shooting in the head.
No, you don't, but they do. Just how many you want?
You load that one up. Give me 10. I'll put 2 groups down. Here's another one.
What's his name?
I'll load one up with the Winchesters in it.
7, 8.
And this will also give us a good idea of the point of impact shifts as well from ammo to ammo. These are 45 grain subsonics. These might work better. Super suppressed. And I'll throw 10 in them. So we gotta swab the barrel every time, don't we?
If you want to really know,
Yeah.
because you're putting,
Yeah, because look how these are coated.
they're totally different.
These are molly coated.
Totally different rounds.
Totally different. Thanks for teaching me about 22s.
I learned it myself not too many years ago. I was actually frustrated, but I was never taught that when I was a kid. Because I thought I was doing a good thing, swabbing my bore, and
Yeah, I clean my firearms religiously.
and 22s. That can be super detrimental depending on your barrel.
You got any more of these dudes?
I do. I'll go get you some more of those because those should shoot really close to the same as your Remington.
I want to use these. I really want to use these. You know what I'm saying? Because they just... But I don't know. I don't know if they're going to work. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Why is this rifle so damn good? Pistol. Why is this pistol so damn good?
People love these right here.
So,
What
do we got 10 Remingtons in? Okay. So we're doing the first aluminum target. All the way to the left top. We're going to put a group with the, whatever the fuck rounds these are, the Remington Subsonics.
Remington subs.
40 grains?
40 grain.
40 grains, 1,050 feet per second. We're still running the same thing in the chronograph.
They're running they're running, the last one was 914, but they were running,
It's interesting. Fucking blow back up. There we go. You just hang up a little bit.
I'm curious if the Winchesters shoot any better, or if the CCI shoot any better.
Oh yeah, this thing I really want to know. I'm surprised this thing holds as good a grips as it does, to be honest.
That's because you got 1.9 barrel.
1 in 7.
A 1 in 7 barrel, even better.
Yeah.
For these big, heavy, slow bullets for 22.
I'm ranging at 48 yards.
48.
48 yards. 47. That's what it's sighted for. We're good. All right, guys, get to watch the you get to watch the rounds impact the target. Get a whole second before they get there.
That's so cool. I love Suppressor.
Ha!
Piece of
Fucker.
crap.
You fucking wanker. And the fucking hammer. See, the hammer rides forward, so it's just.
What's it do?
It's just hanging in.
I was hoping he was going to run through this.
I've ran subs through it before just fine. It might be because I didn't leave it good enough or something. I'll just have to feed all the rounds that don't cycle back into it. So we got this is the second round.
That was 892. That's probably got a lot to do with it. That's the slowest round you've shot so far. Well, that was 966.
It's in battery. Okay.
Now 31. That was a little slower. It didn't go in the battery. See, it was slower. It didn't.
It's hanging up right there though. Anyways. It's a good question. That's weird. It's sticky in there.
It is sticky. And why is this moving?
That will move because it's just the only thing holding that in there is the buffer screen. Okay, well, right again.
Well, this is disappointing.
I think it's his Remingtons because look, it's engaging. It's engaging the lead. The bullet is bigger than the case.
Right.
That's why it's bulging past it. In a looser chamber, that'd be fine. This has a tighter tolerance. Pretty sure that's it. I don't think these are going to be good. I don't think they're going to cycle the fuck. I think everything else will cycle great. I think Remington's got quality control issues. That's just me. Don't listen to what the fuck I say. But I bet there's a big lead ring in there that's preventing it from being there.
All right. We'll shoot a couple more of these into that target. We're going to abandon this thing. Let's try something
We'll
else.
try something else. It's a good idea, Steve.
Put you 2 more in there.
See if we can get 2 more out of her.
Let's see if we can get you back. 927. 949. 900.
I should probably zoom in a little bit. Make sure I'm being accurate with it. I'm going to move to the next target over.
Shooting better. 958. 952. 929. Empty.
Magazine's out. We're clear. Stick that in there. Empty chamber indicator.
There you go. Works for me. That last one was 1,010 feet per second.
There's 5. There's 2 there. No, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fucking weird. They went all wonky there. Make that make sense.
I know, right? But look at this. That's actually not bad. I mean, that's
No, and then it just opens.
yeah,
the
and
fuck
then
up.
it's just like yeah.
I need to inspect that. I probably got to swab that thing again. I bet there's a big fucking lead ring in it, and that's what's causing that.
All right. Well, let's try some CCIs.
We're 0 for 2, buddy.
Well, I know what will cycle through it, but it's overkill.
1,200 feet per second rounds.
CCI mini mags will cycle through it, but
Fucking mini mags will cycle anything.
but friggin' blow a squirrel apart.
Well, the standard velocities too, you know.
All right, buddy.
I might have to run the standard velocities.
Well,
I like to keep it sub, and it's
let's see. Do you want to swab it?
yeah. Let's swab it.
What'd you do with that brush?
We're gonna swab it, and we'll be back. This thing ain't super dirty. Oh shit!
What?
I might be shit out of luck.
What are you talking about?
I think we squibbed one of these.
When?
Look at the, it's starting to split.
No way.
There's no way we squibbed one. No, we definitely didn't squib it.
No, because it.
They all came out. I saw them hit the fucking target. So, no.
Yeah, we've accounted for every
It ain't a
bullet.
squib.
It ain't a squib.
But it doesn't look like it's cracked.
It looks like there's a line there for
And
sure.
it does have a fucking lead ring in it. I'm not going to call that cracked per se. I'm going to definitely clean it real quick and see.
So these are the. What are we running? CCI.
CCI.
Okay.
970 feet per
Now
second.
you don't have to now you just got to re-let it, but and I'd say after the first 5 it should do well, and after 10 you should really.
How many's in it right now?
I don't know how many I put in there. How many did you put in there?
I'll put 5 on that. I'll
Yeah,
put
and
5
put
on the.
5. So you got 10 in there.
I'll put 5 on. I don't know, one random target that doesn't have the aluminum on it.
All right.
I'll probably do the one next to the aluminum that doesn't have the aluminum. Does that make sense? Fucking, this thing's hurting my feelings, Steve.
I don't know how you shoot like that.
Well, I can't sit because the ride's too high because I'm too short. Okay. So I'm going to put them on this target that's next to the aluminum, the last aluminum, and then we'll see where we go from there. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you can pretty well see an
950.
impact. It looks like it went into battery.
It does look like it went in the battery. Error. You piece of crap. Looks like.
That one's way off. That one has slung it way the fuck out there.
There you go. 941.
There's 5.
942. 929. 945. Wow.
It's coming into it.
927. 924. 944.
I dropped them all on the same target. I guess we can go look at it.
Let's do it.
Load them up and try again. Okay, so we're getting decent velocity and they all cycled.
Huh?
We're getting
They
decent
did.
velocity and they all cycled. So
They all cycled and they're shooting slower than the Remingtons. And they cycled just fine. So what's that tell you?
tells me Remington ammo is fucking gay.
So see, it shoots good out of my bolt action, but it won't shoot out of my Ruger.
Yeah, I don't like
Wow.
semi-autos. Well, and I saw, dude, I could see this one curve. I saw it curve into it.
Really?
Like it was destabilized.
It's a good thing you didn't hit your camera.
Yeah.
That bullet probably just... Now, Chris, that's pretty freaking
There's
good.
3 shots right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
And that little guy, don't you worry about that little guy. That's 9 out of 10 dead squirrels.
Now,
And
depending on which ways he was facing.
yeah,
Wow, Chris.
it's getting there.
And that's just the first 10.
Oh, this fucking thing. Oh, that's why I shot the damn log in half. Hang on.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I shot a chunk out of it. No, it ain't wanting to sit right. We are just riding the struggle bus now.
Those 3 right there, look at that.
I think those are all subsequent shots. I'd like to get it. I want to get it on aluminum now, and we'll try it.
Aim at that one. Aim at this one right here.
This one right here.
Yep. Aim at that one right there. See what you get.
Well, sounds like a plan if this fucking... It's recording. See if that does anything. It's a piece of fucking
All
shit.
right. Well, that's exciting.
This is like the coolest video we're doing, and none of the cameras want to work.
It's all good. You'll have enough to piece it all together.
Yeah.
So, Okay, well, clearly you have a round that'll work for squirrel hunting.
So we've had issues with the target camera. I don't know if it's picked a lot of stuff up, but I will take this camera down and explain what all our groups are down there in an attempt to piecemeal this. What was going to be an awesome video.
It still will be. It will.
Yeah, we're trying.
It's all good. We know these don't work.
Yeah, the Remingtons are.
They won't cycle through this gun. But these, the first 10 cycled perfectly, and they all almost fell inside of a quarter-size hole. So that's promising.
Okay, so
Except
this is going to be the.
that curved for some reason.
Yeah. And you can see it curve. I'll slow-mo this.
That
so
would
you
be
can see
awesome. That would be awesome. So then people will know you're not just like
crazy.
It's awfully weird that you had all fall in a circle this big and then one way out here all by itself. It's like, what happened there?
Yeah, it looked like you threw a curveball.
So I'm just wondering
So, okay. What are you wondering?
what was up with that bullet.
Me too. I'm betting it's this DPMS bullshit that's not working right. So, bottom left, aluminum is where these are going. I know I'm in a weird, awkward, kind of homosexual stance here, but it's better than sitting. Here we go.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right. Hopefully the camera's still
Hopefully it is.
cameraman down.
Hopefully that will pick all these up. Hopefully this will cycle all 5 of these. 946. The last one was 944. 950.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
921. That's the slowest one so far. It's interesting. 953.
I don't know where that one hit. It looks like it kind of hit up there on the paper.
$929.
It emptied, but it did stovepipe at the end. Where's my chamber flag? There we go. Clear, chamber flag.
It works.
This is so much fun. I love 22s.
I love 22s. 20s.
Let's pull
And
this.
then these 3 right here were all your 944 and 950. There was.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm standing
I
right.
don't-
Say it again.
I wonder if this motherfucker's even recording. It's not.
Okay.
That's okay. We tried.
It's all right.
Yeah. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And these, you can tell these were the slow ones. And these 3 on the shot string were within like 3 feet per second of each other. 3 to 4 feet per second. And then these were 920.
I bet we could weigh out those 22 rounds, get them within plus or minus a grain overall weight,
Mm-hmm.
and just we'd end up with fucking really, really, really consistent ammo. And we just use the rest of them for target practice and use the ones we weighed out in groups for fucking. I can't. Wow.
That's impressive.
She shoots.
She shoots great.
3 rounds touching at 50 yards with a 22 is. I can't ask for much more than that.
Correct.
I'm just gonna try these Winchesters. I don't even think I'm gonna change
Yeah.
the swab and anything.
Well, clearly CCIs are the shiz.
The shiz. Okay.
I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
I'll put.
You already put it.
Yeah, I'll put 15 so I can foul out the
Well,
fouling in the barrel.
Do you want me to do a new one?
Yeah, I'll do a new one. These are 45 grain Subsonics. They're supposed to be black, copper plated, brown. Fuck that was. Sounds like they're trying to sell a snake oil, Steve.
So these are Winchester.
This will probably be my last group out of this. Then we'll go look at the target because my
What do they
target
call
can't
these?
do anything.
These are 45 grain subs. I'm just gonna put 45 sub. Sub. My batteries. I'm down to 20%. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. This is it. This is the final countdown. I wrote that. There. I wrote it in. That's why I did that. Final group. These are the Winchester Super Suppressed 45 grain 22 long rifle, black copper plated brown nose bullets. What's the cheapest ammo in all these?
These were like 1 cent cheaper around these.
Really? Well, those are ass. So, okay, so I'm going to do the upper right. Aluminum foil. And we'll see what these do.
Foil. It's Weird Al.
Foil's my plan.
You have to hear that. You have to listen to that song sometime.
I used to listen to Weird Al all the time.
Weird Al, he's a trip. 987. So these are a little hotter. 1022. 1014. 1021. 1015. 1033.
I hope the camera's catching this.
1045.
How many was that? That was 7.
1038. Well, first one that didn't.
It's fucked.
Popped itself up in there.
Got a little double feed action.
That's the first one. They were running good.
Definitely getting some blow by on the oil. See it creeping up?
What?
See it? There's actually gas blowing through that. That's a crack.
Sure is. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to contact DPMS and ask them why they made such a piece of shit fucking thing. This is the first actual, like, I guess, review I've done of this thing. I mean, I've showed it in go-bag videos, but, you know, it's...
Was that the last brand?
No. Here's one. I'm going to put these on a separate target. Well, I'm just going to have to make sure that the fucking CEO of DPMS is a pallbearer at my funeral so he can let me down one last time. Get squared away here, Chris. What are you doing? Get up in there. Okay, this one's going to be the... I don't know which one we haven't put a group on yet. I'm just going to pick a new target, and it's going to be kind of in the middle. We'll know which one it is. I can see them well enough to where I don't need the aluminum. I can actually see it
That was 995.
hit the target and hit the wood behind it. I think that one hit way high.
That was an 18.
Yeah, and then it... Come here. Little double feed action.
You're not all cycling the same either.
I don't even know what target I was on now. Okay, Winchester. You let me down, Winchester. You let me down.
Winchester typically makes pretty good stuff.
They always make good stuff. It's just this, whatever the fuck I got going on right at this second is the problem. I'm gonna assume it's this target. I don't know. Let's see. I guess you can see the impacts on this. It's kind of like having a target cam. Why did the hammer not get short stroked?
It's weird because these are
are the heavier ones, and they're running hotter than any of them.
Okay.
Well, that must mean you're like you said, you must be losing gas or something.
Yeah, I think so.
2018. 2010. That 10?
And done.
Yeah.
We got one more. I don't think they're hitting particularly accurate. I can see them kind of going off this way and that.
Yep, CCI again. Proves it's the bomb. 14.
That's it. Ghetto chamber flag.
Alright.
This is going to be embarrassing. Holy moly.
Dude, what are these? Where were
I
you
was
aiming?
aiming, I was aiming here.
Really?
Pretty sure. Or I guess here. I don't fucking know.
Well, you mean you got 4 right there, and then these 2 are like.
And then these went up, and then where did I? These were the fouling ones.
Is that what you? Is that the Winchester fouling one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, something good happened for a little bit.
Yeah, it shot well for.
Okay, so here's what we got going on with the target. We've had problems. This camera says the SD card is too slow, even though it's worked perfect every other time. So here is where I was aiming up, and I was using my Ruger 1022 with the CCI 970s. And you can see, you know, they're all over the place, but you know, it started to form a group. And then this was the next one. This one was the next one. This was with open sights. And then this was the next one. And what's happening is my front sight post was loose, as you saw, and it was wiggling loose. And that was fun. And so we shit canned that rifle and went with the AR pistol with the thermal scope. And we started off with the Remingtons. We sighted in with the Remingtons down here. I think I put some over here too, but for all intents and purposes, I was not aiming directly at this. I was aiming off to the side so I could see the rounds impact. Because it was as you can see on the thermal camera, it had like an aura around it, and that's where you can't see this. This is thermally reflective, so it shows up as black. But the reflectivity and the extra heat that this has generates kind of an aura around it. And so I put some there, got her sighted in, did the final touches on the side end. We shot the Remingtons up here and didn't produce bad groups.
Not bad.
There's 2 rounds there, 3, 4, 5. No,
Can't tell if that's 2 or 1.
no, that's 1. It was just not stable.
Yeah, it was wobbling.
It was wobbling. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough to kill a squirrel. Second grouping was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like that.
I don't know what happened there.
So we gave up on the Remingtons because they fucking
They
suck.
won't cycle.
They won't cycle worth of shit.
They won't chamber. They won't go on the battery.
Yeah, they got problems. Went with the CCIs, and I decided to shoot my fouling shots with the CCIs on here without the aluminum foil, because I could actually see, the rings of the target due to the differences of heat between the white and the black. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that little guy.
Yeah, which is going to be cool to see on video.
I'm gonna slow the video down of this so you can see the bullet as I saw it, because I was watching him hit right here, and then this random one, I could see it kind of arching and curve and hit that. But you can see the bullets on they're going so slow you can see them.
That's great.
I guess that's shooting at 30 frames a second. I don't know what it's shooting at. I'm hoping the camera caught it.
Yeah.
Because I know the refresh rate on the actual scope is 50 hertz.
Oh, is it?
So it's got a high refresh rate, but I don't know if the camera is shooting at the same frame rate as the refresh rate. I'm really hoping it is. I'm hoping we caught that. Swap to the CCI that was the CCI 970s.
And then this was your final
I
970.
put a 5-shot group here. I peeled the aluminum back so we could actually identify each individual hole because they were so close. There's 3 of them touching right there at 43 to 48 yards, depending. And these 2 you could actually see on the chronograph had lower velocities.
Mhm.
These 2 had similar velocities. They're all dead squirrels. Every one of those is dead squirrel.
And they all cycled.
And they all cycled just fine.
All the CCI cycled, and they shot great.
So the CCI 970s are my squirrel load. That's all I got to say about that.
And then you shot the Winchesters.
Oh yeah, fuck. And then I shot the Winchesters. That was a shit show. So I fouled the barrel in with the Winchesters here. And as you can see, the group wasn't...
It's not bad.
It's not bad. There's some dead squirrels there. We're definitely minute a squirrel. So here, we're not so minute a squirrel. Because I started having cycling issues. I was shooting at this target right here. And then they're hitting here. And then they're hitting here. And then down here. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's bad.
yeah.
And they wouldn't cycle.
And they wouldn't cycle.
Winchesters won't cycle. Which is weird because they were faster and a heavier bullet.
Yeah.
But
Make it make sense.
But the CCIs are the slowest at 45 grains, and they cycled perfectly. So
The CCIs are 45 grains?
They're 40. CCIs are 45, but they're 970.
970.
But they're only coming in at 950 on your chrono,
Mm-hmm.
or less.
I'll shoot them out of a 10.5-inch barrel, but with a suppressor.
But they cycle.
They cycle.
But they cycle.
So I need to figure out what's up with my 22 conversion kit because it does look like a small crack. It looks like a split case,
and it's oblong.
And it's oblong.
It's oblong, and when your shells come out, some come out this way, some go forward, some go straight out the side, some go down. Like, they're not all coming out the same. They're all going different directions when they come out. So that is not cycling at the same speed every time.
No, it's not.
Not even remote.
Let's go take a look at my 22 conversion kit, and I'll let you guys see what you think. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but there's a crack in this right there, and you can see where gas is blown by. And if you look down this, and I'll stick my thumb in it so you can see it's oblonged. Right where that little crack is, right there, it's got a little flat spot on it for some reason. DPMS, I hope you warranty this. If you don't, we're going to have fucking problems. I'm going to drag your ass to the dirt. All right, so we're back from the range. And we've got our chronograph data. Now let's digest this. So we saw that the 1022 had all kinds of issues with the front sight post falling off, but here's the first 16 rounds of that. As you can see, we got a minimum velocity of 925, a maximum of 1006. The average is 960. Extreme spread of 81 feet per second, standard deviation of 20. Not great numbers, considering the extreme spread's getting up around 10% of the total velocity. That's pretty freaking horrible. So let's look at the next one. This is the next 16 on here. He said 2050. These are the 1050s. This is the Remington 1050s. So we're looking at these now, and it's pretty much the same thing. 921 to 1,382. Average at that 974. It's a little bit more, not much, but pretty much the same results, and that's pretty terrible. So, yeah. I don't think the Remingtons. I think the third target I did, or the second target I did with the Remingtons with these, actually looked like it was going to hold a good group, and then the front sight post fell off. So I guess it just depends. I think the whole thing was wiggling the entire time. So that's all we got with the 1022. Now let's talk about the AR pistol. So let's go over here. So this is the results with my AR pistol with the CMMG 22 conversion kit. So with the Remington 1050s, you see we've got a minimum velocity of 892, a maximum of 1,010, and an extreme spread of 118, and an average of 950 feet per second. That is over 10% deviation from extreme spread. The standard deviation is 33. Those numbers are absolutely horrible, and we got to see those numbers being absolutely horrible on the paper. That kind of jive. The bad numbers correlated to bad groups on the paper is what it is. So let's talk about the next thing we got here, which would be the CCI suppressed 970 feet per second rounds. They're a 45 grain bullet traveling at allegedly 970 feet per second. Obviously, out of a 10.5 inch barrel, we didn't quite get that, but we got pretty close. So we got a minimum of 921, a maximum of 953. We got an extreme spread, guys, of 32 feet per second. That's way less than half of what we saw with the Ruger 1022, and almost a quarter of what we saw with the Remingtons with the AR pistol. And an average of 938, standard deviation of 11. We got really good groups and really good numbers. Now, when Steve was talking about the flyers, number 11 and number 13 were probably the flyers on the tight group, and then you had 946, 950, and 953 being the tight ones. So not bad. And the reason we only got 13 versus 15 is because we had an error. I think we had 2 or 3 errors. He wasn't one to pick them up. But still, overall, these are the best numbers so far. Let's see what the Winchesters ended up with. Well, the Winchesters were absolute shit. 45 grain, 1,050 feet per second, allegedly. We got a 967 to 1,045, extreme spread of 78, an average of 1016, and a standard deviation of 20 feet per second. Those numbers weren't that great. Obviously, they were very similar to what we saw with the Remington 1022. That doesn't mean this particular ammo is bad, and it doesn't really mean the Remington's particularly bad. It just means it's bad for my particular firearms. Now, out of Steve's Marlin with the micro groove barrel, he got excellent results with the Remingtons. I don't know what the numbers were, but he got excellent accuracy. And we did chronograph several 22LR loads after this video with Steve's rifles. And I'm going to put those on a separate video because this one was obviously getting pretty long. So these are the numbers. Once again, these kind of shitty numbers translated to kind of shitty groups, and this didn't really cycle. For whatever reason, these didn't cycle. And for whatever reason, these didn't cycle. And I think it had to do with the fact that the bullet diameter was slightly larger than the cartridge diameter, which is fine, which would translate to, in the Remingtons, why they work so well out of accuracy-wise out of Steve's micro groove rifling, because micro groove rifling likes a bigger, tighter bullet. Whereas, traditional rifling doesn't need a larger bullet to fill all those little micro grooves. That's a good reason. The Winchesters might have been a little oversized too. I should probably put a micrometer on them and see, but that'll be for a later time, later video. With that, thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time. If you got any value out of this whatsoever, please like and subscribe. Throw us some comments down below. Give us some suggestions. We answer every comment we get. We like hearing from you guys. But it's time for us to go. It's time for this video to end. If you didn't want to watch this whole big long thing, go watch the short version of this. I'm out. Bye. Love you guys.